Alright, what's up YouTube world? I wanted to make this video on basically a complete chassis replacement on my Baja Ray. I've looked around on YouTube, but I haven't really seen any videos showing exactly how to put the chassis on there and take, basically everything apart. I'm no expert, but I'm just gonna start taking pieces apart and I'll show you how I go, kind of learning as I go also. So I tore my shit up a few months ago. You see I have a breakage in my chassis right there. Crashed into a pole, racing around. I have a replacement part, part number you can see there. So basically I'm just gonna have to unscrew everything and put everything that's on here on there. I've never done this much work on this truck, but I'm gonna have to learn. So let's see how this goes. I'm also gonna be replacing my differential gears, so I'll show you how to get into the differential also. So first thing you want to do to take off the body, the roll cage here, you have about 12 screws you have to do. You don't have to take off the body panels. I kind of hacked mine anyway, but what you do have to take off is under here. So you got 4 here, you got 1 on the inside of here, and you have 2 here, like one on this side and 1 on this side. You also got 4 in the back here on these little shock mounts. You have to take off with a really smaller one, 1.5 millimeter, and take off these 4. You have 2 here and then 2 on the other side. So I got the front end of the truck removed. Alright, now here's the front diff. Normally you have to take off these 4 screws for the chassis to be removed from here, but since I broke it, I didn't really have to do all that. But see, let's disconnect my ARs here. A little stuck in there, it's been a while. Alright, got the front diff off here, and I need to open it up now because the gears in here are kind of stripped. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got this diff off. I got my spare parts. This is for the diff housing, gears and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see how bad these are and what I have to. We're gonna need some of this. This is some 30K diff oil. I don't know if this is the best kind. This is pretty thick. Probably gonna need a little less or more. I don't know, 100K. So to open the diff, there's literally only one on this housing. This is aftermarket. This is aluminum casing here for the diff. Bought off of eBay. So you're gonna need, I believe, it's a 2 mil screw. Just unscrew this, right? So there's a bearing on the inside, on both sides I believe. So you can see how, you also need some grease. So I have some grease here for the internals. You want to lube up these gears on the other side. So it literally spins around in there like that. Here's the bearing, goes on the inside of that, and that's there just like that. So these gears seem to be pretty good. One. So we're gonna put that right here. I'm gonna wiggle, should pop right out. So this one doesn't seem to have any damage. So it tells me the inside is what you need to replace. So you got 4 screws in there. That's gonna give you access to the actual housing on the inside, and I can hear it. It's pretty shitty in there. You want a little Phillips screwdriver. You're gonna unscrew all these in here. And inside the kit you have everything you need, which is like a little gasket and all the little spider gears. You even have the housing. So if you want to replace the housing, you can. So let's see what it looks like in here. Alright, so I unscrewed the screws. This is what it looks like inside the diff. See, it's pretty dry in there. There we go. Alright, so a little flathead got to it. There's another spider gear in here. And for some reason, all these gears look fine, so I don't know why. I guess I can compare them to the new ones, but these all looks pretty good. Alright, inside of here, you see there's like a little pin inside of there. That's what fits on this actual gear. It sits on there, and that's what spins it. If you take that out, you can take out this little bearing and stuff. See what this one looks like. This one will be the same case, same style. It has like a little pin. Everything just seems fine. It just doesn't even look stripped, so I'm not really sure why. Gasket. Just gonna replace it with the new one. So they go into each other like this. The splines face each other. Then you're gonna crisscross them as they go inside here. So it has like a little 4-way pad. So you're gonna match that up with this. Put one in there. And one facing the other one. So that little notch that's cut out, that's what you're gonna line up with the one on the inside. Here you go. Put this one on here. The new one, line it up. Boom. To close it back up, I'm going to have to put some of the oil in there. So basically you just want to squish it in there, move the gears around, and let it sit. So just want to move that around in there. Make sure it's like completely full. Alright. So I let this thing sit for a little bit. Now, what you want to do is just, see I got the fluid in there now. It's all fresh and clean. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. What you want to do is just line up these holes, the 4 holes that you're going to screw into, and line it up with the gasket as best as you can. Screw this baby down in there. So now this is all closed up. Got all new gears inside there. It's back in your housing. You want to add some grease. Add some grease to your gears. Right there. Push it to where it fits all the way in there. It's nice and smooth. Other gear, ring and pinion, so you can match. Boom. Get the other side. this up. There you go. Now you put your one screw back in. And the stock housing, actually, I think it has 2, maybe 3, I don't remember. There you go. Now you have all your gears all together. Hopefully that works. Now time for the chassis. Alright, well, I'm just gonna start taking off everything off the chassis so I can put it on the new chassis and go from there. I'm gonna have to order a new one of these. See, this one's super crooked and bent. So I got the whole rear half off. Now I'm just gonna mount it onto here. Next I gotta mount the motor around, all this stuff, but so it's not as bad as I thought. Got pretty much halfway done. I got the motor installed, steering circle, everything else is kind of hanging until I get that other plate. I'm gonna see if I can mount on the front diff and front wheels and stuff on there. So that's pretty much all I can do till I get a new part. But I got most of it all put together.